Alrighty, hello everybody. Was having some technical issues there for a hot second. My phone kept shutting off. So let's go ahead and see for personal reading order number 9. Who's coming towards you in love? Let us see. All right, so with this kind of combination here, it's really hard to see because with the moon, it's like we're looking for something, but we're a little bit blind when it comes to looking. The idea of the Ace of Swords is like look for something new, look for something that makes sense in terms of a new direction, right? That's the energy that's trying to come forward towards you. It's like wanting you to look forward towards the new or the opportunity or something of a different direction. But then when we have this Five of Wands, Five of Cups, it's like we're looking towards the past instead of looking towards the opportunity. We're looking towards something that's conflicting instead of looking towards what something could make sense to move forward with. So Spirit is saying it's a little bit confusing here right now as to who's coming forward towards you, because it's like you're calling the past or calling something familiar, even though it may not necessarily work out, where Spirit's wanting you to move forward in a brand new direction. So it's a little bit of a crossroads right now as to who's coming forward towards you in love, because Spirit's trying to move you forward in a new way, but it seems like you're calling the past or calling what's familiar to come forward towards you, and so it's kind of like blocking somebody coming forward in love because you're wanting one thing and Spirit's wanting you to do another. So we have it's safe for you to love, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So maybe we need to step out of a comfort zone here or need to step away from fighting a particular direction to come forward in love in order to get somebody to come forward just in general. Because that's what I see here, the need to really accept the new or accept a different way of moving forward, but we're calling in the past, we're calling in the old to come forward towards us instead. So right now I would say nobody, because you're pulling in one direction and the universe is pulling in another. So that's what I would say. So let's go ahead here with personal reading order number 10. You'd like to know, should you go to the job interview on Friday? Let us see. I would say the choice is there, but in choosing to do so, you do have to be committed to going ahead with it. The idea of the Four of Swords is asking you to go forward with a rested mind, so don't go in it overthinking it. And with the idea of the Five of Wands, don't go in it fighting it either. Like, don't be at a point of resistance, waiting in the waiting room thinking, oh, I shouldn't be here, or I shouldn't have never come, or, getting to the parking lot and having trouble finding parking and saying, oh, this is a reason why I shouldn't come. This is a sign that I shouldn't come, right? Like, don't fight it as you're going along the way with it if you are going to go with it. Temperance card is saying be balanced, because the Lover's card, there is a choice to go ahead. But again, the Lover's card comes forward with a choice. So it's not a should or shouldn't. It's saying if you'd like to go ahead with the interview, there's opportunity there with the Temperance card, right? One can flow into another. But we have to be at a place where we're a little bit more in a space of peace or balance in terms of approaching it, rather than being in any sort of kind of conflicting energy when it comes to going to the job interview. So I wouldn't say it's a should or a shouldn't. I would say you can go, but make sure you're in the right mindset in going. Please do not jump on my table. So we have, what is the outcome if you go to the job interview on Friday? So we don't have a particular outcome coming, because it's kind of like we can't tell you which direction the car is going in until we get in the car, right? We can't say what's going to happen in the job interview, or I should say after the job interview, until you've had the interview, right? It's kind of like, where is the spinning top going to land while we're spinning it? We don't know, it's still spinning. So the Hanged Man is saying it's up in the air. The Three of Wands, we look out into the distance, in the horizon, we don't see any ships, so it's still up in the air. We don't know what's coming, what's going. Also, Four of Swords says some sort of decision still needs to be made, something needs to be figured out. So again, we don't really have a point of decision coming forward here. And the Star talks about something that's still out in the open, right? It is a bare person. And so there's this idea of like something still needs to form, something still needs to be made, something still needs to see a follow through in order to get the outcome. So we don't really have an outcome of the interview. Because something needs to happen. You need to take the interview first in order to get the outcome of it. But based off of this, it's saying anything's possible, right? The Star's hopes, it's opportunities, so anything's possible. Hanged Man, open up your mind to see beyond your limitations or your own mind's limitations. And Three of Wands, look towards the opportunity, as though it is the endless sea. Anything is possible. So we don't really have an outcome thus far. But again, this is asking you to kind of be open in terms of the mindset that you take to approach it. So what's coming your way this week? Let us see. So we do see some self-improvement, and here again, the Four of Swords is kind of haunting you today. We do see a self-improvement, and we also see this idea of like calming the mind, working through the mind. So there is something coming forward here where you're going to have an opportunity to kind of like get a point of balance with inside of yourself, and also be able to go after some things that you'd be wishing, wanting, feel a point of contentment. When it comes to the Six of Swords, because it is the Hermit on this particular card, it's like you're having something that's going to move you specifically forward, having an opportunity that's going to make you feel like you can move ahead. So this can be Two of Swords in the middle, a decision that moves you forward. There's an opportunity here to make a decision, to move ahead and follow some sort of wishes, wants, or desires of yours, and it creates a sense of balanced opportunity here. It creates a sense of balanced energy and allows you to move forward in a space that feels desirable. So there's some sort of rested mindset, rested energy, personal work opportunity to go after something that you would be wanting, to put you in a space of feeling content and to balance out some sort of karma here as well. So that's what I would say. If anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. Let's go ahead here for personal reading order number 11. 11, you would like to know, will you meet somebody new? Let us see. So based on this combination, you're not just going to happen upon them. It's not just going to be somebody new just enters your life, bada bing, bada boom. You didn't have to do nothing. Eight of Pentacles talks about putting in the work to something, and the idea of the Eight of Wands talks about putting the energy out there. So we can't keep doing our same old routine, going to the same coffee shop, going to the same workplace, going the same route home, going just into home, and expect somebody new to pop up along the way, right? The Nine of Pentacles says you have to understand the value of the individual, and Eight of Pentacles, you have to put in the work. So if you stay to your normal routine and the other person stays to their normal routine, how are we supposed to meet each other, right? Page of Wands is the thing in between. We have to allow ourselves to embark on new adventures and new directions in order to get this newness to come in. So you have to realize your part here, or your role with the Nine of Pentacles, to get this new energy to come forward into your life. So somebody can come forward. You can meet somebody new, but it's not just going to happen. You are going to have to actively pursue the idea of new. You are going to have to actively put in the work in order for somebody new to come forward towards you. It's not just going to happen and then, there they are. You are going to have to actively put in the work to get somebody new to come forward towards you. So you can have somebody new. It's not just going to happen. You can have somebody new though, but try to find new ways to meet people in your life, go into different things in your regular routine, and then the new will come. But again, it does have to be something that you're actively pursuing and you're actively putting the energy out to something that you want, rather than just, going in your daily normal routine. but it's definitely possible. It just requires some work. So let's go ahead here with personal reading order number 12. 12, you'd like to know thoughts and feelings over the 3 days. Let us see. Featuring little kitty here. Oh, don't push my laptop over. She has a knack for deciding to just shove the laptop right off of the table. It's the glowy screen that just calls her like a little moth to the flame. So let us see. The 3 days. So it seems like there's some sort of energy of I'm thinking about what I want to say, but I'm holding back. I want to connect, but I'm holding back. I want to talk about something, think about something, but I'm holding back. The Six of Wands wants to bring forward excitement, passion, desire, victorious energy. We want to be able to take action on something and see it move ahead. And so it seems like they're thinking about how they could go ahead and take a step forward towards you, but then that Seven of Swords comes forward and talks about the idea of holding back instead of pushing forward, on how something would be better for them not to say something than to say something. And when we get into the space of the Queen of Cups, it's like they're feeling emotionally connected to you. They're feeling a sense of desire and passion with the Six of Wands. They're also feeling a sense of trust and security here with this King of Pentacles. So feeling connected to you, feeling emotionally connected to you, feeling passionately connected to you. But then that Seven of Swords is like holding them back for some sort of reason. So I strongly think it's the idea of like thinking about taking action and feeling drawn to, but then the mind says, oh, I've got to hold that back here right now. I can't take this action for some sort of reason. The Seven of Swords says it benefits me right now not to take action and keep something to myself rather than to take action. So we have this card very soon. So this could say, I just can't take action over these next 3 days, but very soon I want to do something. Maybe it's even with the idea of these sevens, right? The 7 coming forward 7 days. Can't do something right now, but I will take action next week, right? There could be something going on like that. This week's very, very busy, so I will have to do something next week instead. Or maybe I'll take the week to think about it more here with the Seven of Swords, and then I will take the action later on once I've thought over it a little bit more, right? There could be that sort of idea that's also trying to come forward here. So that's what I would say. Let's go ahead here with personal reading order number 14. Let me just make sure that 13, I'm pretty sure 13 was a download. Yes, it was. Manifestation PDF. Oops, don't drop that. So we have 14 thoughts and feelings when he saw you today. Let us see. If anybody would like a personal reading here today, this is the last reading that we have in the queue. TemperanceAndSage.com for the live personal readings if you'd like to have one done here today. Let's go ahead and dive in. Thoughts and feelings when he saw you today. All right, so it seems like they're thinking about some sort of conflicting energy between the two of you and uncertainty. So this is like, I want to put in the effort, 8 of Pentacles. I want to be able to take action towards you here. I think it would be something beneficial to the both of us to be able to take action with the 10 of Pentacles, but I'm feeling conflicting energy here right now when it comes to the idea of doing something. When we have the 5 of Wands and the Moon card coming forward, it's like feeling like something's not going to be well received and uncertain about how something could move forward. So I'm thinking about taking action towards you, but I don't think that you're going to want that, or I don't think it's going to get the reaction that I'm looking for, and so I feel like I can't. 8 of Pentacles, though, comes forward with like wanting to put in some sort of work, wanting to put in some sort of effort. And also coming forward with the 10 of Pentacles is like the idea of community coming involved here too. I think that if I got the environment right, if I got the history of putting in the effort right, we would be able to see some sort of opportunity here succeed, we'd be able to see some sort of value come forward, right? But when we also have the moon card coming ahead as a major arcana, this strong sense of uncertainty kind of overrides everything, like everything else. So I would say they're getting caught up in confusion when it comes to you, but also being in a place of saying, I feel pulled or drawn to take action towards you and gain some sort of momentum, but I'm feeling the pushback at the same time. So it's kind of like in a bit of a hamster wheel. Wanting to take action, but not knowing where something can go, not knowing how something is going to be received. That's how I see this combination coming forward here. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you're interested in having a personal reading here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. So this is the last call to have a personal reading on today's live, temperanceandsage.com, for the live personal reading. Alrighty, so I am going to go ahead and switch things over for tomorrow morning. If you would like to have a personal reading done, check out my website, temperanceandsage.com. These readings are called the live personal readings. So if you're interested in having one done, you can go ahead and pre-order for tomorrow's live. I just realized it said Saturday up on the website, but the date itself was correct. I should just change the things that doesn't include the day of the week, and then that way I will not have that issue again. There we go. Alright, so things are now switched over. If anybody would like to have a personal reading, check out my website, temperanceandsage.com. These readings themselves are called the live personal readings, but I also have other options available up on the website there too, temperanceandsage.com, for any sort of personal reading. But thank you guys for allowing me to do your readings for you here today. I really do appreciate it. I hope everybody has a lovely rest of their day and a lovely start to the week there as well. And I will see you all another day. See you guys.